Welcome to English with Miss Julia. This lesson is aimed at both beginner and intermediate learners. We read a story with the title Hugo the Hyena Who Learned to Laugh Kindly. I encourage you to pause the video regularly, identify new vocabulary, and practice your pronunciation. That being said, let's get started. Yugo the hyena lived on the golden African savannah where the grass waved like the ocean. Everyone said hyenas only laughed when something was wrong. But Yugo's laugh was bright, bubbly, and full of happiness. He laughed when the sun rose and when the stars came out. Every morning Hugo stretched his long legs beside the acacia tree. He practiced his happiest laugh before the day began. Ha 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 ha! He giggled softly to the birds. The birds chirped back, thinking he was singing. One day Hugo trotted into the watering hole with a huge smile. The zebras stopped drinking and stared at him. They whispered that hyenas were trouble. Hugo felt confused because he only wanted to say hello. Hugo laughed nervously and said, "Good morning, friends." The zebras ran away in a cloud of dust. Hugo watched them disappear and felt his ears droop. He wondered why his laugh made others scared. Later, Hugo met a shy giraffe named Lala. She bent her long neck to see him better. Hugo tried not to laugh too loudly. He spoke slowly and gently so she wouldn't be frightened. Lala smiled when Hugo spoke kindly. She told him she had never talked to a hyena before. Hugo's heart felt warm like the afternoon sun. For the first time, someone stayed. They walked together through tall grass that tickled their legs. Hugo laughed softly at a butterfly landing on his nose. Lala giggled too, surprised that the hyena laughter could sound sweet. Their friendship began with tiny steps. That afternoon they heard loud cries near the riverbank. A baby elephant was stuck in the mud. Animals gathered but were too scared to go near. Hugo's ears perked up because he knew he had to help. Hugo ran forward without thinking. He planted his strong paws into the muddy ground. His laugh burst out as he pulled with all his might. The animals gasped, expecting trouble. But Hugo did not laugh in a mean way. He laughed with effort, like cheering himself on. The mud splashed everywhere, as the baby elephant slid free. The riverbank echoed with surprised cheers. The elephant's mother hugged her baby with her trunk. She looked at Hugo with wide, grateful eyes. "Thank you," she said softly. Hugo's laugh turned into a shy chuckle. Word spread across the savannah that Hugo was brave. Animals whispered his name in curious voices. Some still felt unsure about hyenas, but something about Hugo felt different. The next day, a monkey lost his favorite banana tree. A storm had knocked it over in the night. Hugo laughed as he lifted heavy branches. Soon the monkey was swinging again. If you are enjoying this lesson so far, please click the like button and do consider subscribing to our channel to be notified of our next lessons. The monkey hugged Hugo around the neck. Hugo had never been hugged by a monkey before. His laughter bounced happily through the trees. Ha 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 ha! Other animals started watching with interest. A group of warthogs came closer than ever before. They had always thought hyenas were sneaky. Hugo laughed softly while showing them berries. The warthogs felt safe and stayed. Each day, more animals talked to Hugo. They learned his laughter meant joy, not danger. Hugo practiced gentle laughs and silly laughs. The savannah felt brighter. One hot afternoon, a fire broke out near the hills. Smoke filled the sky like dark clouds. Animals panicked and didn't know where to run. Hugo stood tall, even though he was scared. Hugo laughed loudly, ha 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 ha, to get everyone's attention. The sound rolled across the land like thunder. "Follow me," he shouted bravely. His laughter turned into a guiding call. He led the animals toward the river. Lala the giraffe guided the tall ones. The elephants splashed water on the flames. Together they saved their home. After the fire was gone, everyone rested by the water. The animals looked at Hugo with respect. They saw a hero, not a scary hyena. Hugo felt proud for the first time. That evening, the savannah held a celebration. Fireflies sparkled like tiny stars. Animals danced and shared stories. Hugo laughed happily among his friends. The zebras who once ran away came back slowly. They bowed their heads politely. "We are sorry," they said. Hugo laughed kindly and forgave them. From that day on, Hugo was invited everywhere. He visited watering holes and secret hideouts. Animals no longer whispered in fear. They whispered in excitement. Hugo taught the young animals how to laugh kindly. He showed them that laughter could heal hearts. Even the quietest creatures tried giggling. The savannah filled with joyful sounds. One night, Lala asked Yugo if he was ever lonely. Hugo thought about the past. He remembered standing alone at the watering hole. Then he looked around at all his friends. I was lonely once, Hugo said softly, but now I laugh with everyone. Lala smiled so wide it reached the moon. Friendship had changed everything. Soon stories of Yugo reached faraway lands. Other hyenas came to meet him. They had never seen animals trust a hyena before. Yugo laughed and welcomed them. He taught them gentle laughter and brave laughter. They practiced helping others. The hyenas became kind protectors of the savannah. A whole new chapter began. Years passed and Hugo grew wise. His laugh stayed just as joyful as ever. He watched baby animals grow into leaders, and they all remembered who inspired them. One morning a tiny hyena pup followed Hugo everywhere. The pup tried copying his laugh. It sounded funny and squeaky. Hugo laughed louder than ever. He told the pup that laughter is a gift. It can make friends and save lives, he said. The pup listened carefully. The lesson shone in the pup's eyes. As the sun set, Hugo lay on a warm rock. The savannah glowed in orange light. Animals gathered to hear his stories. His laughter echoed like a song. No one feared hyenas anymore. They saw them as helpers and friends, all because one hyena chose kindness. Hugo's heart felt full. The stars blinked above like happy eyes. Hugo closed his own eyes slowly. He listened to the peaceful sounds around him. His laugh became a quiet smile. And so Hugo the hyena became a legend. He showed the savannah that kindness changes everything. His laughter still lives in every friendship made, and it reminds us all to laugh with love. Thank you for reading this story with us. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button and do consider subscribing to our channel. This way, we may reach learners from all over the world and assist them with their English language. We look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.